So, all right, everyone. So we are live on the YouTube as well. We are live on TradingView. We are live on Facebook. We are live on Zoom. So I hope everyone is all right, enjoying their weekend and getting ready for the next week. And I hope you guys hear me on all these platforms very well. Okay, so let's move on to the Tech Trading Academy first. If anyone want to join us, looking to join us for group membership, or looking to join for training, just simply go to the techtradingacademy.com. All right, and there are levels. Just check the levels. All right, membership levels, group training membership, and one-on-one training. If you are looking for further information, just simply fill the inquiry form for the information and send that form to me for further information. So we'll try my best to get back to you as soon as possible. All right, so now let's move on to the trading view. All right, just go to my trading view profile for social sites, for social links. All right, just check the signature box. You're gonna get all links where you can follow me for ideas, updates, and for setups. Okay, just check the signature box. So you're gonna get the all these links from signature box. All right, so website, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Slack group, and Telegram. All right, now let's move on to the setups for this week. Okay, so first of all, dollar index is dropping very aggressively to the downside. It's reversing actually for longer term. All right, as you guys know that Fed is under pressure because of uncertainties. Okay, so dollar index went lower very aggressively. So hopefully you guys know that why that happened, right? Coronavirus has created uncertainty since December, and central banks are trying to overcome on this issue by cutting interest rate. Although cutting interest rates not gonna fix this issue, all right? So better health system gonna fix this issue. So some countries are trying to do that as well, all right? And we need fiscal stimulus, all right? Governments should come forward to spend more money rather than central banks to cut interest rate. Yeah, so countries are putting more pressures on monetary policies, all right? But it's a fiscal policy issue, all right? So if we are going to see another interest rate cut on 18th of March. We were expecting last week emergency interest rate cut, all right? We had that 50 basis point. We had 25 basis point interest rate cut on the Australian dollar. We have 50 basis point on dollar. We have 25 basis point interest rate cut on the CAD, all right? Similar way, some banks are going to have decisions in next couple of weeks, so we may see a couple of more interest rate cuts in next couple of weeks, all right? Specifically, a dollar is pricing in for 25 basis point. Actually it is pricing in for 75 basis point again, all right? 75 basis point interest rate cut on 18th of March. So 25 basis point interest rate cut is a done deal, means that dollar is still going to stay under pressure for next couple of weeks, all right? So and ECB is also going to come next week, all right? We may see some some pressure on ECB as well, and they can increase the deposit rate, all right, with 10 or 20 basis points. So that's the reason euro is getting strong, yeah, because ECB does not have enough ammunition in their toolbox, and less room, okay, less room. So next week we are looking dollar to stay under pressure for short to medium term, all right, during the March, okay, and give us a proper correction over there, okay, give us a proper proper means 1 to 4 hour time frame correction and continue to keep pushing lower all the way back at this bottom. So there is possibility that Fed can go to 25 basis point at the end of this year. I mean the lowest is the zero, but we are expecting that they can cut the interest rate aggressively up to 25 basis point. All right. And if so, then we may see further drop on dollar during 2020. Okay, so this whole move, the move which we were waiting since very long, every time and dollar index was testing those tops. So big drop is happening on the dollar, right? So correction over there and continue to go lower. Okay, if we are not going to see correction and it is going to bounce off aggressively from that bottom, okay, correct and go for another time back to that top and drop the way we were looking for another move, okay, at these areas, if you guys remember that. So we still you know uh, can have another move back to the top. Okay, so updates were there on lower time frame on the dollar index. You guys can see those updates. It was very nice chart and behaving pretty well. It was dropping nicely from that top dollar index. The similar way, another correction on lower time frame, and that correction to continue to go more lower from the current price. Okay, and these are the four charts. You can visit those four charts which we are expecting to reverse in longer term. Euro dollar to reverse, dollar index to reverse, both are reversing at the moment, but we are expecting Australian dollar to reverse as well for longer term, and New Zealand dollar, both are doing well. New Zealand dollar, Australian dollar against the dollar, they are already reversing, but moving slower than the euro is moving really aggressively. So hopefully you got the idea what to do on the DXY for next week. Yeah, updates are there, okay, on lower time frame. So similar way, another correction, the way correction was forming previously, similar way correction to form and continue to keep pushing lower. Okay, we were expecting this correction to break lower, we got that breakout. We were expecting this correction to break lower in our room, we got those breakouts, and prices still pushing lower. Okay, another correction is information. So that correction to form another drop, aggressive drop, and continue to go lower. Okay, continue to go lower for longer term. If we are not going to see this correction and price is going to bounce off, yeah, specifically during the ECB rate decision, okay? If ECB is going to do something, then aggressive rise, correct, and then go back up for another up move, all right? Set the trend the way it has set the trend from the top for the downside. Similar way, set the trend for upside and continue to keep pushing higher. So similar analysis on euro dollar, just reverse the chart, okay? Euro dollar is rising aggressively from the bottom. So euro dollar to correct for another time on lower time frame and just keep pushing higher. So it looks like that TV is making things slow. Yeah, trading view is not responding. So it looks like that TV streaming is still in beta version. So still, they are working on it. Hopefully, we're gonna have some improvement very soon. So TV getting slower. So if TV gonna create interruption, then we're gonna stop live streaming on the TV, and then we're gonna move on to the YouTube. YouTube is already live. If you guys are on the YouTube, you can catch that. And if you are watching on Trading View, right? So Trading View is in beta version, so hopefully we're gonna have improvements really soon on it. Okay, so euro is also similar analysis. Okay, by the way, this is a great feature on the euro on the Trading View. We are thankful to the Trading View team. They are improving this platform day by day with hard work, right? So they are doing really well. So we thanks to the Trading View team. All right. So very much similar analysis like Very much similar analysis like dollar index, all right? So we got a very nice bounce up from the bottom, a longer term reversal. We were waiting for that to happen, all right? And that's happening, by the way, all right? That's happening. Okay, so it's bounced off really aggressively from the bottom. There you go. So we need correction over there. Okay, another 1 hour, 45 minute to 1 hour time frame correction. That correction to form over there, and this trend to stay intact and keep pushing higher. Okay, euro dollar has the potential to continue to go more higher from the current pricing. Yeah, it can push up to 120. As I said, if Fed keeps cutting interest rate throughout the 2020, they are under pressure. Okay, then euro will keep pushing higher. So euro can draw for another move back to the bottom up to 108 in case if ECB is going to going to be dovish, all right, or Fed is not going to be dovish throughout the 2020. Yeah, then we may see another move down. But once we're gonna see sharp sell over there, then you should start selling the euro all the way back to the bottom. Until don't sell the euro dollar for the downside. Okay, you're gonna get trapped over there and can you know can get a couple of bad trades before you're gonna get profitable on the euro dollar. So euro dollar is not ready to sell. So all these updates were there. If hopefully you guys have seen those updates. All right, we were waiting for that to happen. This wave, the way which we are having on the euro dollar to happen. So all updates are there. Let me bring the recent update. Right, the recent update gonna be on 45-minute time frame. This is the update. Okay, now this is what you are looking for. So this correction to slightly get bigger, they're gonna be a short-term sell. All right, so they're gonna be a short-term sell back to that bottom. All right, and just 1 second, guys. So looks like TVs. Just 1 second, guys. Let me bring back that shot. All right, so euro euro is bouncing off really aggressively from the bottom. So euro to continue. So looks like we have to stop sharing on the TV because TV is making things slower. So let's just you know move on to the usual platforms, the platform which we use. Okay. So on on YouTube. Okay, so YouTube and on the Zoom and on Facebook. All right. So uh, another correction. Okay, on lower time frame. So I have stopped stream on the TV. Okay, so TV was making things slower. So correction, okay, as chart I have just shown you correction and continue to go higher for another move, okay. Keep forming those corrections and keep pushing higher. As long as price keep forming those corrections, stay bullish, okay. Once you're gonna see that the price is falling very, very aggressively and breaking that trend, okay, and correcting, then continue to go down. So start selling then. So start selling once you see that the euro is dropping significantly, aggressively from top. All right, then start selling. All right. So otherwise, wait for the correction and continue to go higher. Keep pushing higher. Let's move on to the dollar chief. Dollar chief was also very, very aggressive, and as you guys know that pressure is building on the central banks, and yields are pushing lower, and it looks like that you know we are going to see recession in next couple of months. Because of that, yields are dipping lower, and bonds pushing higher. It's not working, it's stuck, right? Okay, so dollar chief. Is everything fine on YouTube, guys? Is everything fine? All right, so correct. Okay, so dollar chief to correct and continue to go lower up to 92. Dollar chief can push more downside. All right, so dollar chief can push up to 92. Okay, so let's check this chart. So dollar chief is, you know, dropping very, very aggressively. All right, so updates are there. You can check those updates. We were bearish on it, and it's just pushing lower very, very aggressively. Okay, so lower time frame correction and continue to go lower, and there is possibility that the dollar chief can break that bottom and can push more lower. So correction on lower time frame and short term continuation trade for the next week. All right, and continue to go lower. If price is going to bounce up from that previous bottom, okay, so correct and reverse the trend. So we are not expecting a reversal on the dollar chief. All right, we are expecting it to continue to go lower. So lower time frame correction and just continue to go lower. So dollar CAD. So let's try, let's try refreshing. It's taking a lot of time. So looks like that the trading view is stuck in. So we had, daily meeting on Friday. Everything was fine. So seems to me it's, you know, there is issue. Okay, so let's look at the dollar yen. So dollar yen is dropping. Okay, so we were looking it to drop from there. If you guys remember, if you remember the old chart. Now price is testing the bottom. Okay, so lower time frame, 1 hour time frame correction. Okay, and continue to go lower all the way back to that bottom. Okay, if Fed is keep cutting interest rate, we're not gonna see that move. Okay, Fed gonna be on hold, then we're gonna see bounce off the way we were expecting bounce off to happen from there. Okay, and reverse. Okay, go higher. Okay, so short term bearish. So you see those corrections, updates are there on my profile. Okay, you can get those updates from there. So correct for another time, okay, and continue to go lower all the way up to 104, okay, and there is possibility that the price can keep pushing lower even before 104. It can go up to 99 in longer term, okay. So dollar yen to stay bearish, keep pushing lower, and if we're gonna see that the dollar yen is going to bounce up from the bottom, just follow me on the links which I have just shown you, yeah. So I will update if there's gonna be a buy setup. I will update the dollar yen buy setup. All right, so because we may see reversal on the dollar yen from that bottom from 104, okay, like last time. Let's try to the new page. Okay, so dollar CAD. Dollar CAD, CAD is under pressure because of the interest rate cut and oil prices are going lower. Okay, so hopefully you guys are aware about that. The oil prices are going lower and the dollar is still strong against the CAD. Okay, this is our bigger time frame structure. We may see, a push up on on the dollar against the CAD. Okay, because oil prices are under pressure, and it is very likely that Bank of England, Bank of Canada, gonna cut interest rate during 2020 with at least 25 to 50 basis point. Okay, we may see some pressure on the CAD. Okay, CAD can get weaker and can push higher. So we are bearish on it for longer term. Yeah, if we're gonna see stable, yeah, oil prices are going to stabilize, then this is the trade. Okay, this is the wave uh, which I was. Let's try on this, the refresh page. So oil is under pressure. Okay, so more weaknesses on oil will drive the CAD lower. Okay, and dollar CAD can push higher. There is possibility that oil can visit the lows again. All right, because OPEC countries, haven't reached any agreement last week. All right, and it is being expected that they're gonna, they're gonna pump oil in April. You know, according to their will. All right, so no more contracts, so which can drive prices much lower on oil. Okay, and CAD can go lower too. All right, so dollar CAD. Okay, so we are expecting dollar CAD to go down for one more drop. Oil prices to stabilize and dollar CAD to hold that top, drop, correct, and go down. So if we're not going to see that wave and dollar CAD going to push for one more up move, okay, there is possibility that dollar can climb back to 36 or even up to 37 if oil prices keep pushing lower. So if so, we're going to stay bearish for longer term on the dollar CAD, all right? Dollar CAD going to give us a nice opportunity. All right, so sideways market on dollar CAD for a bigger on a bigger time frame. So Australian dollar and US dollar. So Australian dollar is bouncing off from bottom. Let's check this daily time frame. Okay, updates are also there. Okay, so we have seen nice bounce off on the Australian dollar, US dollar from the bottom, and this to just keep pushing higher. Okay, so correct there, and continue to go higher. That's going to be the trade. Okay, so charts already there, even updates are there. You guys can catch those updates on my social links, all right? So now this is the updated chart. Okay, so breakout and continue to go higher or test the bottom and then set the trend for the next wave for upside. Okay, so Australian dollar also bullish from the bottom, and yeah, it's lagging, so we may, I mean, it's lagging. There is a, seems to me there is a problem with the TV. So it was okay, it was fine since morning. All right, so New Zealand dollar, US dollar, also similar chart like Australian dollar, US dollar, or Euro dollar, US dollar. All right, so it's also bounced off from the bottom. So a similar analysis like the Australian dollar, US dollar, correct, and this is the trade. Okay, if not correcting, testing the bottom. Okay, so stay bullish, buy New Zealand dollar, US dollar for reversal. Okay, so updates are there. You guys can catch updates on that chart too as well. Okay, so this correction, okay, this correction which is just forming over there on 15 to 30 minute time frame, that correction to complete and continue to go higher. All right, so dollar yen, you guys have just seen. Euro yen, bearish on the euro yen as well. All right, so euro yen also gonna push lower, so euro yen too. All right, so euro yen to bounce off, short-term buy, and this flat formation, hold that and watch this place for big drop. Okay, there is possibility that price not gonna go for that up and gonna break down and gonna continue to go lower. Okay, if so, then let the price correct over there, set the trend and continue to go lower. So euro yen bearish. All right, so bearish on the euro yen. If you are following me on Telegram or TradingView, they're gonna be update. All right, so soon on the euro yen. Okay, or wait for my update on the euro yen. Okay, so pound dollar also bounced up from the previous bottom. That's the pound dollar chart. Okay, this is the wave which we are looking for longer term. It has already bounced out from that bottom. Now we are expecting it to break out. Okay, break out, correct, and keep pushing higher. All right, if not, we're not going to see correction. Okay, then one more drop. Okay, one more drop, form new low within that weekly flag, and then continue to go higher. So update is there on the weekly chart. Okay, just go to the weekly chart and check the updated chart. Okay, there. So you can get the update on a pound dollar chart as well under this chart. Okay, so let me quickly go there. Okay, same analysis like last time. Okay, this is what we were expecting. Price to test the bottom, go higher. Okay, price is going higher. Okay, now this top to break out. All right, correct and reverse and continue the next trend. Okay, if not struggling over there, go to the lower time frame. Watch for this trend to break down aggressively. Okay, this trend to break down, correct on 15-minute time frame and go down for one more drop. Short to medium term sell. Okay, but again, for that sell, there should be some stronger reason behind that drop on pound against the dollar. Okay, means Bank of England has to do something. Either they have to cut the interest rate or they have to be dovish. All right, then you're gonna see one more drop on the pound against the dollar. All right, otherwise Fed is cutting interest rate more cut is more interest rate cut is possible on 18th of March. Then pound can aggressively break up and continue to go higher up to 140. All right, our longer term target on the pound dollar is 140, and during the current environment, or by looking at the current fundamentals, it's heading, okay, it's heading towards 40. Okay, if going to test lows 27 again, then look for it to buy. Okay, look for pound dollar to buy. So euro chief is still pushing lower. Brexit is over. Okay, now future deal. How they gonna have the future deal? Future relations, all right? That's gonna drive the pound. Brexit is over. So euro achieved to hold that current price and start correcting over there, okay, and then continue to go lower. So just make sure you understand that what's happening behind the scenes, why we are having strength on the chief, why euro is moving, why dollar is moving, why pound is moving, why yen is moving, why gold is moving. All right, we are having uncertainty, okay, which is driving prices, all right, which is driving prices really aggressively. People, investors taking their money off from the market, those who are putting their money on risk assets like indices and stocks, they are taking their money off just because of the virus, because that virus has hit the supply hardly. All right, so we are having supply issue. Demand is there, but supply, China has shut down their country, okay, which is driving prices lower, okay, and safe havens higher. So chief means that buying, I mean selling chief in the current environment is really dangerous, all right, because chief is very strong, is playing as a safe haven. All right, so any correction on the chief on 15-30 minute time frame or even 1 hour time frame, just look for that correction to continue to go much lower, chief to get strong. All right, if things are going to improve, all right, people are recovering quickly, then chief yen, they're gonna reverse very aggressively. Okay, there gonna be a lot of potential on these pairs, but not now, right? Maybe after a couple of weeks when this coronavirus issue gonna go away. So short term, stay bullish on the chiefs. Short term, buy chief after having corrections. Short term, buy yen after having corrections. All right. Short term, buy gold after having corrections. All right, and longer term, wait for them to form bottom and then reverse. Okay, so the analysis which I'm making here, I'm making analysis almost on all chief pairs. All right, I'm telling you same analysis on the pound chief, same analysis on the Kiwi chief, same analysis on the Uzi chief, same analysis on the euro chief, all right, dollar chief, all chief pairs, almost same analysis except the chief yen. All right, both are safe haven currencies. Those currencies going to stay sideways for a while. Okay, so short term buy, watch current price and price to go back to 160 or 170. All right, price is already at 160. All right, 1.6, 1.06. So watch current price 1.06 and price to go up to 107 or 108. Okay, so this correction or this move, so this move is less likely, okay, because fundamentals are not supporting that move. Yeah, so correction and that correction to continue to keep pushing slowly the way it is doing right now. Okay, lower time frame, look at the lower time frame like 1 hour time frame at the current price. So dollar peso, Dollar peso was really good. It has bounced off really aggressively from the bottom. Okay, so it's lagging, guys. So I'm trying to finish things quickly. So hopefully you are catching things all right. So if they're gonna be if they're gonna be a sharp sell on the dollar peso from top, okay, we you can sell it for short term back at the bottom. So let me check the old chart. I'm searching the old chart, all right? Okay, so if you remember that we were looking for should be on 6 or 8 hour time frame, maybe on 8 hour time frame. So we were looking for this to buy. That was a really quick, you know, chart, really quick. So there should be a chart, maybe on 6 hour time frame. We have just seen the there you got. Okay, so this chart is still in rising. Dollar is still rising against the peso. Okay, Mexican peso still pushing higher. Yeah, really quick. Boom. Okay, so now the updated chart is this. Okay, we can see this is daily chart, so we can see prices more higher. Okay, price can keep pushing higher aggressively the way it has done there. Okay, it can keep pushing higher all the way back to that top 21 or maybe higher than that. Okay, so if you are trading on this chart from current prices, so trade with care. There is no potential opportunity for upside because there is volatility. All right, so price can fall aggressively at any time. All right, so if you caught the trade from that bottom, watch it to continue to go more higher. Okay, if you haven't caught the trade, then I will suggest you to stay away from the current price to buy more. Okay, because we may see another move down. Okay, so once you're gonna see that stronger sell is going to come, all right, then start looking for this trade. Stronger sell. Okay, the condition is stronger sell. Wait for that stronger sell to come and then start selling it. Otherwise, you miss the move simply. Yeah, you miss the trade from the bottom. So Uzi Cat, there you go. So TradingView crashed again. So do you hear me guys on Zoom? Do you hear me? Thank you. So looks like we are having issue with the Zoom with the TradingView. So if it is not going to work, then we're gonna stop here, guys, because it is really you know annoying. It's taking a lot of time. Then I will update for the next weekly market outlook. Maybe we're gonna have tomorrow. Yeah, I will update about that because it's annoying, really annoying, and taking a lot of time. It's just wasting time. All right. Okay, so let's finish here, guys. It's not doing good. So let's finish here. All right. So I will update. Okay, I will repost links. Yeah, maybe for tomorrow, but I can quickly give you a view on pairs rather than looking at the pairs one by one. Okay, maybe we're gonna have a weekly market outlook tomorrow or day after tomorrow. I will update about that. All right. So stay bearish on dollar, right? So dollar to correct and keep falling, all right? Because as long as 10-year yields are falling, all right. So as long as yields are falling, so yeah, it's really annoying, guys. So it's we're gonna just waste our time, guys. We're gonna just waste our time. So let's stop here, all right? Don't worry, I will update during the week, all right? So I will update during the week. So just follow me on social sites, all right? And maybe we're gonna have weekly market outlook again during the week. I will update, all right? I will update. It's just annoying, all right? And I really, I'm really sorry for that, all right? For any inconvenience, by the way. Okay. So we're gonna have weekly market outlook again during this week. All right. And those who are members, so definitely we're gonna have weekly market outlook. I mean daily meeting as usual. So there is nothing wrong with the computer. I was working on this computer since morning, and everything was working perfect. Everything was working perfect. So since we started weekly market outlook, I'm having this issue. Maybe I was live on TV, started that stream, so maybe having issue because of that. Let me check. Right, if stream issue, yeah, maybe because of that. Yeah, so I haven't stopped stream on a trading view. So just a second, let me. So I haven't stopped stream trading view stream, so maybe because of that. So let's finish here. Don't worry, guys. We're gonna have weekly market outlook again during the week. I will update. I will repost links and will let you know when. All right. So again, enjoy your week and yeah. In short, what are the setups you guys need to watch for the next week? All right. So dollar to stay bearish as long as US 10-year yield is falling. Fed gonna stay under pressure. Okay. And we're gonna see more downside on the dollar, so stay short, stay bearish on the dollar. Yeah, watch 15 to 45-minute corrections, okay, and then dollar to keep pushing lower. All right. And CAD, yeah, CAD, if oil prices keep pushing lower, then CAD is not ready to buy. Okay, wait for the oil prices to stabilize, and then you're gonna see dollar CAD trade. Okay, dollar CAD to go lower. So dollar CAD trade gonna be a perfect trade. So which trade you should focus for longer term? All right, so you should euro dollar gone. Okay, if you have if you were buying euro dollar, okay, so trading view is not responding. So if you were selling dollar, okay, or buying the euro dollar from 108, okay, then you did well. There is still potential on the euro dollar. Euro dollar can still push more lower up to 120, all right. And the trades you should keep close eyes, okay, is the New Zealand dollar and Australian dollar. Those are the pairs which you need to keep close eyes. Okay, New Australian dollar US dollar to reverse for longer term from the bottom, New Zealand dollar US dollar to reverse for longer term from the bottom, and any pairs which are related to these two pairs, Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar, okay, they're going to have a lot of potential. Okay, let's say Euro Australian dollar. Okay, Euro Australian dollar also going to be a good opportunity to watch next week, specifically during the ECB rate decision. Okay, let me check if it's Yeah, it's not. Okay, so still we are having. So quickly, all right? Quickly, so euro dollar reverse still can go higher. Okay, if Fed is going not going to raise the interest rate, then euro dollar to dip for another move back to 108. Okay, so they're going to be a very nice sell opportunity on the euro dollar for one more drop. Okay, but after having price action, the price action which I have just shown you. All right, so dollar CAD, Australian dollar, US dollar, yeah, Kiwi dollar, US dollar, these three pairs going to be a very nice opportunity for longer term. Okay, dollar yen has already made its move. Okay, dropped from 112 300 and coming back to 104. Okay, we need a very nice aggressive move for upside from bottom on the dollar yen, then dollar yen again, dollar yen to go back for up to 110. Okay, for longer term. So, but before that we need stability in the market. Okay, so pound dollar going higher. Okay, and natural gas. Okay, so natural gas is also going to be a good opportunity for longer term. Yeah, it is taking time. Natural gas is taking time. We all know that. Why price is not pushing higher? There is a lot of supply in the market. Okay, and there is virus. Okay, there is no demand in China for the natural gas. Okay, they are you know ships are coming back from ports, so no lot of supply in the market. Okay, but businesses cannot survive for longer term at these prices. Okay, specifically the natural gas. Okay, at current level. So if natural gas is going up to 160, all right, 165 or even 155, 150, all these are areas are good to go for long on the natural gas. Okay, natural gas is a good buy. EuroCAD reverse from the bottom. Hopefully you guys caught that trade. EuroCAD. Okay, CAD yen was a short from the top. Yeah, that was a big trade too. Uzi yen was a short, Kiwi yen was a short. All these yen pairs are sitting at the floor, sitting at the bottom. Okay, means that if we are going to see recession, okay, yen pair will keep falling. Yen will keep getting strong. Any correction on lower time frame will keep pushing. Them. Yen will keep getting strong. Okay, so short term keep pushing lower. There is a lot of room on the yen pairs. If we are going to see recession, okay, they can push more lower. So pound yen also going to be a good shot. Pound chief going to be a good shot. Okay, euro pound buy. You guys remember that we were looking for buy on the euro pound. Okay, euro pound continuation. Okay, continuation during the ECB rate, the CM pound CAD. Okay, we may see one more drop on the on the pound CAD. Okay, watch pound CAD to drop during the Bank of England rate, the CN. It is at a good spot. Okay, we may see another drop on the pound CAD for the downside. Pound Australian dollar, as I said, you are looking for strength on the Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar. These two currencies to get strong. Okay, before that money was moving into the US. Okay, everyone was just putting their money into the US when Fed was holding the interest rate. Okay, when Fed started to cut the interest rate aggressively, people started to take off their investment from the US because I mean US economy was performing really well as when compared with the rest of the world. Okay, now investors are realizing that US is also going towards recession. All right, okay, slowing down. US economy is also slowing down, and people are taking their money away from the US and putting on other assets. Yes, that's the reason you have seen strength on the euro. Okay, so if ECB is going to do something, then we are going to see strength on the Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar. Then those pairs going to move aggressively for upside. So watch them to reverse aggressively from the bottom. All right. So then investors are going to start to move there. All right, so euro Australian dollar going to be a good opportunity to go for a short. So watch it. It is at a good spot for next week. Watch it during the ECB rate this year. If ECB is going to be dovish, all right, or going to cut the deep deposit rate, all right, or going to, let's say, going to say that they're going to buy more bonds, all right, going to increase the threshold, then we're going to see a downside. We may see aggressive sell on the euro Australian dollar, euro New Zealand dollar. Both are same. CAD chief is still pushing lower. Is not ready to reverse, not ready for the reversal. All right. So Kiwi CAD also up. Okay, all right. So you have seen the updated chart. Hopefully you have seen the updated chart. Uzi chief is still bearish. All right. So Kiwi chief is still bearish. All right. And indexes. Just go to my trading view profile. Check the indexes. All right, so we are having dip on the equities. Okay, I was telling you, if you remember that, I was telling you that the correction is due. All right, the correction is due on the equities. Correction is due. So we are having correction. Okay, so if you look at that, it is forming an opportunity, all right, for another wave like that. So we may see another, one more drop, ABC move. Okay, it can correct there, it can draw for one more move down like that. Okay, but they're going to be a longer term buy opportunity, this ABC move. So watch double bottom there at this area on lower time frame, price to hold that bottom and continue to go higher. So similar analysis on the S&P 500. All right, so S&P 500, we are bullish for longer term. Just look at that bottom. Okay, all right, so double bottom at this area on lower time frame, ABC move. Yeah, if we are going to see one more drop, okay, if it is going to test 2600, there going to be a perfect opportunity on the S&P 500 to go up to 38 or 4000, okay, in longer run. All right, this is going to be a perfect opportunity. We are not anticipating, but we would love to see that to happen. If this is going to happen, we would love to see that to happen. Okay, because they're going to be a 50 to 75% return on S&P 500 for next couple of years. Okay, just look at that. If it is going to hit the 2600, okay, it can visit up to 4000, and 50 to 60% return gonna be over there. So we would love to see this to go there up to this previous bottom. Okay, if not, then double bottom there and continue to keep pushing higher. Then 30 to 35% return gonna be over there on S&P 500. All right, so all these indexes gonna are forming deep. Okay, and they're gonna be a perfect. So it seems to me, guys, things are working now. Let me check. It's working now, by the way. All right, so dollar yen. Let me check if it is going to work. Then let me quickly go one by one chart. Okay, so there we can see. Okay, there we can see dollar yen chart. Okay, so lower time frame correction, and continue to go lower, back to that bottom. If bouncing off, yeah, then follow me on lower time frame. Okay, this to continue to go higher. All right, euro yen I have just shown you, pound dollar, euro chief, Aussie dollar, and CAD. Okay, let's check that. So lower time frame, all right, so these corrections, the corrections which are just forming, okay, this correction to break out and continue to go higher. So updates are there. Okay, this trade for next week, if not pushing higher, good, getting down for one more move on, test that bottom, start looking for buy again on the Aussie CAD for longer term. Okay, so good chart to watch. So Aussie New Zealand dollar also testing the bottom. Hopefully you remember the bigger time frame chart. Okay, so this expanding triangle. Okay, so price to hold that expanding triangle and test that bottom and continue to go higher. All right, so natural gas chart is already there on the trading view. Okay, chart is there. Okay, so that's what I have just said. All right, so if price is going to visit this 60, you are first of all looking for that double bottom. Okay, this double bottom up to 60, 65. Okay, if pushing lower up to 60, then looking for, this is the trade you should not miss. Okay, this is the trade you should not miss. It can take a plenty of time. Okay, it can take a plenty of time before visit $3. All right, so make sure you have a lot of patience. All right, but trade is there. The trade is there. The lower the price goes on the natural gas, the higher the return you're gonna get. Okay, the higher the return you're gonna get. So perfect opportunity. Okay, so EuroCAD also correct and continue to go higher. Okay, so there, so correction and continue to go higher. Correct. Updated chart is there, so continue to go higher. All right, so CAD yen continue to go lower for one more drop. All right, so lower time frame correct and continue to go lower. So let me check the bigger daily time frame. Okay, so the move was pretty sharp. No, correct and continue to go lower or bounce out from the bottom. Same analysis on the Aussie yen. Okay, so correct and short-term continuation to the downside and longer-term reversal. So Kiwi yen, same analysis, right? So correct and one more drop or bounce up from the bottom and longer-term reversal. So pound yen, okay, correct and continue to go lower. All right, so pound yen correct and continue to go lower all the way back to the bottom. So pound chief also correct and continue to go lower. Yeah, correct. When I see correct, yeah, so it means that you are watching correction on lower time frame to bigger time frame. Yeah, 15-minute time frame to 4-hour time frame. You are watching correction. Okay, so same analysis on the euro pound. Okay, we were buying the euro pound to correct on lower time frame and continue to go higher. Okay, so the euro pound to correct and continue to go higher. So pound CAD is at a good spot. Okay, we may see another drop on the pound CAD. Okay, at from current price. Okay, there is the bigger time frame. So we may see one more drop. As I said, watch Bank of England and oil prices. Okay, if Bank of England is going to cut the interest rate, going to go for going for stimulation, then we may see one more drop. This trade, all right, that trade, and this is going to be a good trade. We need stability on the CAD. Okay, and CAD is also pricing in for interest rate cut. All right, means that in longer term more upside on the pound against the CAD. So pound Australian dollar is at the top. Okay, so stay bearish. Every time when pound Australian dollar is coming close to the 2, okay, so you're looking for this big drop, right? This big drop. So same analysis on the pound New Zealand dollar. Stay bearish on the pound New Zealand dollar from the top. Very much same analysis like the pound Australian dollar. Okay, it is at the top. Watch it to test the previous high. Sell it. Okay, look for sell. Chief yen. Okay, so chief yen, we may see another move, okay, another bullish move back to the top and then drop. So euro New Zealand dollar, all right, euro New Zealand dollar is back at the top again, all right, testing the previous top. So you're watching price action again like last time. Okay, we got the wave last time. So this trade, all right, so specifically this trade during the ECB rate decision. Okay, but you're gonna have ECB rate decision, watch it to go down aggressively and sell it and add more on corrections all the way back to the bottom. So this is gonna be a good trade, all right, during the ECB rate decision. Okay, it's currently trying to form top. All right, so when you're gonna go for short, make sure you understand that when to get in, when not to get in. All right, so it's trying to form top over there at the, so try to get into the trade from this previous high so that you can manage your position within this small room. All right, you can move onto the break even. So watch lower time frame and price section. So same analysis on the euro Australian dollar. Okay, so it's struggling. It's struggling. Let me check the weekly time frame chart. Okay, so this is the bigger time frame analysis. Okay, when we're gonna have longer term reversal on the Australian dollar, US dollar. So dollar has to go down. All right, so dollar has to drop. All right, dollar wasn't dropping because Fed wasn't cutting the interest rate. They were, they were saying that they were cutting the interest rate as an insurance policy, but they cut the interest rate aggressively last week. All right, as an emergency interest rate cut means that something is there which they see, but we don't see. All right, which they know. Central bank, Fed knows, but we don't know. All right. Okay, so that's the reason they cut the interest rate quickly. Yeah, means that we may see more interest rate cut during the 2020. Yeah, which gonna drive the dollar much lower. Yeah, when dollar gonna go lower during the 2020, Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, they're gonna go higher against the dollar. Okay, euro gonna go higher against the dollar. Okay, then we're gonna see strength on the Australian dollar across the market. All right, then similar pattern is forming here. Okay, if you understand the pattern, we are having a very much similar pattern on the euro dollar. We're going to see aggressive sell there, Australian dollar, US dollar. All right, so if we are going to see, let's say, a recession, all right, chief is already strong. All right, Uzi chief is still pushing lower. Yeah, so similar kind of move going to be over there, one more upside. I mean, price going to go much higher than, we are not anticipating this move. I'm not anticipating that move. All right, So hopefully we're gonna have stability, yeah, and this coronavirus is gonna go away in when we're gonna have change in weather, all right, and summer. So we're gonna see good, opportunity there too. So watch it to go down. All right, so watch it to go down from that top. It's already dropping aggressively from that top. So specifically during the ECB rate this year, and hopefully you got the idea what to do on it. Okay, so cat chief is still bearish. Cat chief is still bearish. Okay, recession odds are jumping just because of this coronavirus. That's driving chief aggressively. Okay, so short term more down. Okay, back to that bottom or maybe slightly lower than that new low. Okay, but longer term go back up. Longer term go back up. So short term bearish and longer term reversal. So same analysis gonna be everywhere on chief pairs. All right. So double bottom. Okay, on Kiwi cat. So double bottom. This chart. All right, so correction there on one lower time frame. Okay, correct or test that bottom again and reverse the trend for longer term. Okay, that's the wave. So Kiwi to get strong for longer term. So updated chart is there. Okay, you can, this is the up, this is what we were expecting Kiwi cat to do. All right, Kiwi cat to do. So hopefully you already caught that trade from the bottom. If haven't, then lower time frame correction. Okay, we were expecting it to bounce off during the scene on the CAD. Okay, we got the bounce off, we got the breakout. All right, we got the next wave. Okay, so similar way, we got the bounce off. Okay, there. So another correction over there, and just keep pushing higher. Another correction like that, and continue to go higher. Okay. So Uzi Chief, similar analysis like Cat Chief. Okay, it's pushing lower. It can continue to go lower for short term. All right, let's go to the weekly time frame. Okay, form new low and start forming this this descending trend reversal channel. Okay, so it still can push lower slowly the way it is doing right now. Okay, and longer term reversal. So short term bearish and longer term reversal. Okay, Kiwi Chief analysis is also similar. So short term bearish. Okay, so you're gonna see strength on these currencies then against the chief when they're gonna be a strong intervention from the Swiss National Bank. Some banks are already intervening. All right, they're cutting interest rate, buying bonds. All right, and the currencies are reversing. Okay, so we soon we're gonna have some you know intervention from the Swiss National Bank as well. So short term drop and longer term reversal. All right, so dollar Chinese yuan. Okay, so dollar Chinese yuan gonna stay sideways. Okay, it's gonna stay sideways the where it is right now. All right, and dollar Hong Kong dollar to reverse from the bottom. Okay, that big trade. If you are trading on it and test the tag, hold the bottom and reverse, continue to go higher. Now let's look at the Nasdaq 100 index. Okay, as I have just told you, double bottom first. Okay, on daily time frame, double bottom, hold that and continue to go higher. So S&P 500, very much same analysis. First of all, double bottom and continue to go higher. Okay, that trade. Right, this chart. Okay, so you're watching this previous bottom. Okay, this previous bottom. All right, if price breakdown, yeah, test that bottom, huge move. Okay, there's going to be a huge drop. This, if this move is going to happen, we are not anticipating, but in case if this is going to happen, okay, ideal opportunity. Okay, again, this big move. All right, big move. Even if we are going to see recession, yeah, more downside gonna be over there, but longer term money. Okay, they're gonna be money on the equities. Those guys who remember the old chart. Okay, let me go to this weekly chart. Okay, look at that. and similar kind of fear we are having at that time too, right? Stay bullish on US equities, trade war. Then we were having trade war, okay? US and China, they were fighting, okay? And that it was creating opportunity, okay? So there is possibility that it can push more lower, okay? This is what I'm telling you. This possibility exists over there. If so, then this is the trade you should catch, okay? Up to 4,000, okay? 4,000 in longer run, okay? There are going to be plenty of buy opportunities then, okay? Within that wave. So we are having we are having dip, we are having correction, the correction which I was talking, okay? So good luck, all right? Good luck. Okay, so same analysis on the Dow. All right, same analysis on the Dow. So double bottom, test the previous bottom, hold that, and continue to go higher. Okay, if not, then correct there. Okay, this is the correction which I'm talking on the equities. Okay, this correction, this ABC move can happen over there. Okay, this ABC move, and they can push slightly lower like that. Similar kind of move we can see. Okay, similar kind of move there. But this will create a very nice longer term buy opportunity the way we were looking there. Okay, this move. So good luck. Stay bullish. All right, stay bullish and watch the previous lows on the equities. All right, so bigger weekly time frame chart should be over there, or maybe 2 days. Let's check this weekly time frame chart. Okay, so UK 100 index to hold this previous bottom, this previous bottom. All right, this previous bottom, hold that and continue to go higher. Okay, so longer term bullish on the UK 100 index. Okay, German 30 or DAX can slightly push more lower. All right, so this can slightly push more lower back to that bottom. All right, this bottom. Short term still bearish, okay, and longer term this move. All right, so Nikkei index also similar. So okay, so Nikkei index also can slightly push lower on lower time frame. Okay, so lower time frame we still can see that more drop. Okay, back to that bottom, but longer term again buy from the previous bottom. So let's look at the gold. Okay, gold still strong, and there is possibility that gold still can push higher. All right, recession odds are jumping, Fed cutting interest rate. Yeah, coronavirus is making things difficult for gold to drop. There is a win-win situation for the gold right now. Okay, fundamentals are good for gold. Okay, but there is a lot of manipulation on gold. Okay, so central banks are manipulating gold. All right, there is a lot of central banks are manipulating, and almost everyone is manipulating. All right, that's the reason we are having volatility. All right. All right, so we may see more upside on gold. Gold can go beyond 1700. All right, it can break above 1700, and in longer run there is possibility that gold can visit 2000. All right, if recession is going to hit. Recession odds are jumping. Recession odds are jumping. All right, and gold loves to go higher during that. Okay, simply, so it can go up to 2000. All right, so any dip you see on gold, yeah, 50, 60, or even $100 dip on gold, gonna create a short to medium term buy opportunity. All right, so short to medium term buy opportunity on dip on gold, and obviously, at some point we're gonna see stability into the market. Okay, when we're gonna see stability, then we're gonna see drop on the gold again. All right, so uh, there what we are that's what we are looking. Okay, so sharp sell, hold that top, sharp sell, and correct and draw one more move, then back to that bottom, and again hold that 1580 or 1560, and then continue to go higher. Okay, so if you are selling gold, then make sure you counter that very carefully. Okay, you counter that strength very carefully. Okay, so it can correct similar way, the way it has done there. Okay, you see that, and can continue to go higher. Okay, this might be a correction. There was manipulation last week on Friday. Okay, we have seen manipulation, aggressive sell there. All right. Okay, so it can turn into a slightly bigger 4R and can easily break out for the next move. All right. Okay, so we are having some, bad news on oil price, on oil as well. So OPEC countries are not going to cut the oil, right? Oil production. So if they are going to pump more in April, then oil gonna simply, things gonna get more worse, all right? Things gonna get more worse. So if more oil is going to come, there is no demand, more supply, then obviously you're gonna see more downside on oil prices, all right? And win-win situation gonna be over there for the gold. All right, so silver is not following the goal at the moment. Okay, but soon you're gonna see strength on the silver as well. Okay, so we are currently neutral on the silver. Okay, we still can see one more drop back at the bottom, but longer term bullish on the silver. Okay, so short term you're looking for this trade. Okay, that trade from this previous bottom. So short term buy. Yeah, if taking off, things are getting more worse fundamentally, yeah, then silver can spike aggressively for upside. All right, so it can spike up for upside aggressively. So platinum to go down for one more drop, test the bottom and reverse. All right, and palladium to continue, keep pushing the the price higher. Okay, tag the 3000. All right, so this wave arrow is showing that where to go. So bottom, watch previous bottom at these areas and continue up to 3000. Okay, so win-win situation. So we are having win-win scenario for the metals. Okay, so uh, copper, watch 250, copper to hold 250 and go higher. Let's check the copper chart. Okay, so copper to hold that bottom 250 and go back up. All right, this move, go back up. So there you got the oil. So currently it is showing that we are going to see gap on oil prices. Okay, we got some news over the weekend, and that's the reason which gonna drive the oil much lower. Okay, all right. So correction, all right, and tag that. Yeah, there is possibility that oil is going to visit that low again. Right? So correction, we were expecting it to bounce off. We got some nice price action on lower time frame, all right? But price did not continue. It dropped aggressively for the downside because of the coronavirus, all right? And correction there will drive the oil prices much lower with another 10 to $15 move we can see on the oil back to that bottom. But again, longer term buy gonna be over there, all right? So as I said, OPEC countries are planning to pump more oil in April. If so, more oil is going to come into the market, all right? Just look at that, what Chinese are doing. They have shut down their currency. Who's going to buy oil? Where are we going to have demand, all right? So if you're going to have demand, then you can expect the oil prices to go higher. So there is no demand, but more supply is coming into the market. So if more supply is coming into the market in April, don't go for buy on oil, guys. Oil is going to visit maybe new low we are going to see on oil. Okay, lower than this 30, 20. All right, 20 is going to be the new price. Okay, so short term bearish. Okay, short term bearish this move, and longer term bullish. Okay, so don't miss that move like last time. Okay, last time we had a very nice run on oil. All right, so then dollar cat gonna push more higher. All right, so drop on oil, dollar cat gonna slightly push more higher. So last time dollar cat hit 147 147, 148, all right, when oil was testing 30 areas, 25 areas. Okay, so similar kind of aggressive move we can see. So just try to understand that how fundamentals are shaping, all right. So yield is pushing lower on CAD, all right. Currently, you know, you know, Bank of Canada 10-year yield is around 60, 70, yeah, within these areas, and their interest rate is around 125, means showing, something 75 basis point interest rate cut, all right? So means that CAD is not ready. CAD is not ready. Oil dropping, interest rate cut, bearish scenario for the CAD. Okay, so make sure you understand that chart, dollar CAD chart for short. Okay, so UK oil, very much similar analysis like the US oil. Okay, correct and push more lower back at the previous bottom or form new low. All right, if OPEC countries are going to reach to to an agreement, all right, and this coronavirus is going to go away within the next 1 to 2 months, yeah, then we may see some stability on oil prices. Okay, oil prices is going to stabilize somewhere around 30. I mean, Brent's going to stabilize around 35, 40, yeah, and going to start taking off. All right. If not, then one more drop. Okay, one more drop. All right, so in short, this is what you should watch. These are the charts you should focus on. All right, yield is dropping very, very aggressively. Okay, so the lower the yield goes, the higher the uncertainty is going to be in the market. Okay, yield is heading towards zero. All right, so more drop on yield, dollar is going to drop. All right, gold will keep pushing higher. Silver will keep pushing higher. All right, equity is going to stay under pressure. Fed going to cut the interest rate. Other currencies going to start to, getting strong. All right, Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. So keep your eyes there. Okay, let me check the Bitcoin. Okay, let me check the Bitcoin. So we are having breakout. Right, I just updated chart recently on Bitcoin. Bitcoin broke out, all right, and struggling to push more higher. Look at the updated chart is there. Okay, now we can see that trading view is working. So we were having problem with the stream. Okay, actually I did not end the stream, and the stream was running behind the screen, and that's why TV was getting slower. Trading, the browser was getting slower. Okay, so this breakout just happening. Okay, another correction, another correct for another time, keep pushing lower. Okay, keep pushing lower all the way back to that bottom, this move. Okay, and again longer term buy opportunity, this longer term buy opportunity. So that's the Bitcoin chart. Okay, and we are bullish on the rest of the crypto coins. They are at the bottom, they are cheap, but again you need a lot of patience, okay, to hold your coins. Okay, bullish, same, bottom is forming and longer term bullish. All right, same analysis. Okay, so is there any question, guys? So that we can talk about the question or any other pairs. Dollar rand. So someone is asking for the dollar rand. Dollar, dollar is still strong against the rand. Okay, let me check the dollar rand. Dollar is still pushing higher against the rand. So there we got the Turkish lira and dollar rand. Okay, so in recession, dollar will stay strong against these currencies like dollar peso. Just look at that. Just look at that, the dollar peso chart. Just look at the dollar peso chart. Dollar rising against the peso, all right, but falling against the rest of the majors, all right, specifically against the euro. So similar scenario going to happen here. Yeah, dollar going to keep rising against the Turkish lira, going to keep rising against the rand, going to keep rising against the Chinese yuan, all right. So going to stay strong against these currencies. These currencies going to struggle, all right. So that's our structure. Okay, so keep pushing slowly higher back to that top, or give us a sharp sell over there, okay, on lower time frame, correct, and one more drop back at the bottom. So that's the dollar rand. So someone is asking the euro pound. Let me check the euro pound chart. Euro pound, we were bullish on the euro pound. If you remember that, I was saying to you we were bullish on both pairs. All right, so we were bullish on the pound chief and were bullish on the euro pound. And what I said, one of them gonna rise. Okay, both of them not gonna rise at the same time. If you remember, hopefully you remember that. Okay, so we have seen strength on the euro pound. Okay, and we were buying the euro pound. Okay, so there you got the strength on the euro pound. It bounced off. So this is the updated chart. Yeah, we were buying. I have shown you that if you remember, I think in the weekly market outlook, yeah, watch buy from the previous bottom close to the impulse. So we were buying. That wave was happening. It was behaving really nicely. Okay, now the update. Okay, now the update is just watch for another correction. Okay, this correction specifically during the ECB rate decision. Okay, this is getting slightly bigger. All right, another move is going to come. Okay, we got the correction, breakout. We are having another correction, go down. Okay, get bigger. Okay, during the ECB rate decision, just take off. Hold that correction. Okay, complete that. Hold this bottom somewhere there around those areas, 86, and take off and continue to go more higher. All right. Watch it during both rate decision, Bank of England and ECB rate decision. First of all, short term, one more drop. Okay, is there any other pairs left, guys, which you want me to show you? Okay, so we have just done quickly. The problem is the TV wasn't doing well. So euro New Zealand dollar. Okay, so euro is still strong against the New Zealand dollar. Okay, let me go to the daily time frame chart again. Okay, so this is what we are expecting. The old chart is there. Let's check the old chart first. Okay, that was the wave last time. So this time move is pretty sharp. Okay, move is pretty sharp and still in a strong uptrend. Okay, it can slightly push higher. So you're expecting it to drop aggressively, specifically during the ECB rate decision. Okay, drop, correct, and keep pushing lower. Correct, keep pushing lower. Correct, and keep pushing lower all the way back to that bottom. So plenty of return gonna be over there on the euro New Zealand dollar for longer term drop. All right. I think enough. Euro pound continuation. Let's check the euro pound. So chief yen, gonna stay sideways. Both are safe haven currencies and gonna stay sideways. Okay, so one more drop, correct, and continue to go lower. Okay, that's the pound yen chart. Okay, it is already correcting on lower time frame. Similar way, just look at that. Okay, similar way. Correct that and give us that trade. Okay, correct there and give us that trade. All right, guys. So watch those lower time frames. Okay, where you are having correction. We were looking it to continue to go lower after having that flat. Okay, so it went lower, but not so aggressive. So push for one more up move. All right, push for one more up move and then continue to go lower. So, all right, everyone, I think enough for this week. I'm really sorry we were having, problem at the start. I thought things gonna work fine on the trading view, but it wasn't working. It was stacking. All right, so it was just because of the live stream on trading view that was, creating problem. So we'll see you next week. All right, so follow me on links which I have just shown you at the start, and I will share setups over there. So CAC. Okay, so similar analysis. Okay, CAC 40, similar analysis like the DAX. Okay, let me check the CAC. All right, CAC 40. Let me check quickly. So stock market is forming really nice opportunities. Okay, indices are forming really nice opportunity. Dip. Let's check the CAC 40. Let me type. Okay, same as I said, same analysis like German 30. Okay, so push more lower slightly. This bottom. Okay, so similar pattern which I have just shown you on the German 30. Okay, and this wave. All right, this kind of pattern you are searching. Okay, this kind of pattern, expanding triangle pattern. So short term we may see this move. Okay, that move back at that bottom and continuation. All right, so continuation with the trend. Okay, this wave. All right, everyone, thank you very much, and we'll see you back again in another weekly market outlook next week. So until then, bye bye.